got the Wi-Fi 6 here. This is by UniFi. This is the Wi-Fi 6 Lite. I know it looks like I'm a different area at my parents' house in Texas. This is for them. I got it to make their house better Wi-Fi, better network for them. So let's get into the unboxing. All right, guys, let's get into this unboxing with all the UniFi products. You don't need a knife or anything. We got the pretty nice, cool sound. Comes right off right there. Love it. I've opened these up before, but I was at a client's house. I did like 3 of them, but you know, I don't film at clients' houses unless they let me, and some people just don't want to be filmed or don't want their house filmed inside. So let's get it in here. So it's basically like a Nano HD size. So if you're used to the Nano HD, you'll know. First thing we have here is the plastic cover that protects the U6 Lite. And look at that right here, all nice, pretty. Nice feeling, kind of like the Dream UDM. Feels like that kind of rubber. We got the mounting kit. We got all the screws and everything in here. We got the standoffs and everything. And then from the box, we're left with, of course, just information, the QR code to scan. We have the mounting plate for the wall and for the drop-down ceilings. And then we have the back piece that actually connects to the U6 Lite, so we can put it on. Oh, that's right, facing down, yep. And then we'll go here and lock it in place, and that's it. But yeah, this thing works really good. Let's get into the interface and see what it has right now. All right, guys, now we're into the interface with the U6 Lite. So doesn't have, just to be honest with you, you can't change the color of the ring. So far, the only one that you can still do that with is the U6 LR, long range. The U6 Pro, they took it out. It was apparently in early access, but then once it actually was officially released, it was gone. They took it out. I don't know why. It's cool. Hey, doesn't mean they can't add it back. If it's just a software update, they can definitely add it back. So cool. As long as they don't change the LEDs that they're using it, then obviously you can't. But we'll save for that. Okay, so the U6LR, we got it right here. All the same stuff that you regularly can have. Clients, restarting history, TRX range and stuff like that to make sure you're getting your good throughput and output. I set this up. This is at my parents' house in Texas. They're rocking and rolling on it. So this is their upstairs one. They're downstairs using the UDM for the downstairs. Like I said before, it doesn't matter. Even if the UDM only has Wi-Fi 5, later down the road, if they get another access point Wi-Fi 6 downstairs, I can disable the 5 gigahertz for the UDM and just have that one do the 2.4, and they can get another Wi-Fi 6 in that area, and all that Wi-Fi 6 does is just do 5 gigahertz. That's all it does. So I can disable the 2.4 on that one, and then all it will do is the 5 gigahertz. So we'll have the UDM Wi-Fi 5 just doing 2.4 gigahertz, and then the Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 7 or Wi-Fi 8, because Wi-Fi 7 is coming out soon in like 3 years. So then we'll have that too, and they can do that too down there. So it's just cool to have those kind of options. Just as the same, always set HE80 for your channel width. It just makes a huge difference. It just makes it, you'll get better speed with it. It's weird, it just works, just trust me. With all the APs, the 5 gigahertz, always set it to HE80. If you need to go above, well then you already know why, so you know why you need to set it higher if you have to. But usually HE80 is the best. I wouldn't go lower, just do that. But yeah, it's basically the same as before. We got the history, uplink. I mean, we got settings, so LED. See, the LED, you can turn it off and on. That's all you can do on this one. Network, they have a Pi hole, but this is not set to it. They're each VLAN is set to the Pi hole, so this is still, I wanted a static IP address. I give all the stuff static IP address. If it's going to stay on my network, I give it a static IP address. Just remember though, if you get something new to replace it, like if it's not UniFi or some other product and you gave it a static IP, always get rid of the static IP address on the old device as you're replacing it with the new one. It just, you know, frees up your IP addresses. You know, we all want to do that in this world. Manage, you know, locate device, blinking light, restart device, copy configuration file, custom update. If you want to wait for a firmware update but it's out early, you can do that too. Trigger provisioning if you want to reset the whole thing. download device information, debug if there's a problem with it, and forget device off your network totally. It totally deletes all the settings on it and all that good stuff. So it's really, really awesome. But yeah, hey, I hope you guys are having a rock and rolling day. The Wi-Fi 6, it's working. I have another person that's been having 2 of them in their house. This is my parents, and no problems whatsoever. Been working great, great speeds. So all I can say is, hey, test it out, try it out for $100. It's a good deal. You can't go wrong. But hey, if you like these videos, please comment, please subscribe. Sorry I didn't go more in depth in this, but it's basically the same as the Nano HD, other than it has the 5 gigahertz and has Wi-Fi 6 MIMO. But I'm sorry, the Nano HD has 5 gigahertz too, but it has, you know, Wi-Fi 6 capabilities. That's really the only difference. It's basically like a Nano HD, but with, you know, Wi-Fi 6, and it only has 2x2 MIMO instead of 4x4 MIMO, which the Nano HD does, but yet it still outperforms the Nano HD. So rocking and rolling. It just shows how technology is improving. But peace out, have a rock and rolling day, and have a great time with your family. Till the next one.